आपका स्टैंड जाएगा ना, पहले बता रहा हूँ।
वो अच्छा ये रहा इधर खुश रहो बढ़िया संबंध
यश माणूस आहे
फोटो पे जो
Roll number 27, Tejaswini Gandhi ma'am. Roll number 28, Murmuri ma'am.
Seating 3 guests is accompanying the students. Please proceed to the balcony seats, otherwise parents will not get the chance to sit on this level. Please. Roll number 36, Dr. Purva Hivarkar. Roll number 47, Dr. Omkaresh. Roll number 57, Dr. Awais Mehman. Roll number 58, Dr. Manjri Malusare.
Good evening today.
Hello. We become accountable to someone other than ourselves, our parents and our teachers. Accountable for more than just our marks. Today, we become accountable to the world. Accountable to all the possibilities that our life and our profession offers us. Starting today, our job is to show up armed with knowledge, wide-eyed and ready for anything, for everything, to take on life, to take on responsibility and possibility. Today, my friends, our lives begin, and I, for one, cannot wait. A very good evening to everyone present here today. Friends, family, teachers, mentors, and inspiring personalities. I am Dr. Prajakta Hushe, and it gives me immense pleasure to welcome each and every one of you to the convocation ceremony of the first batch, the pioneer batch, the origin batch of Vedanta Institute of Medical Sciences. I would now like to welcome Pranay and Prachi to please commence our program for the evening. Thank you.
To be here today as an anchor of this event, I am Prachi Chaudhary.
And I am Pranay Jha.
Final MBA student. We would like to extend a warm welcome to all of our dignitaries, guests, and my beloved seniors who have gathered here today for convocation ceremony for our pioneer batch of Vedanta Institute of Medical Science 2017.
इस प्रांगण में उपस्थित मुख्य अतिथिगण, इंटर्न्स, डॉक्टर, सम्माननीय पेरेंट्स और सभी स्टूडेंट, we give a heartfelt welcome to each and everyone present over here. I would like to give a big round of applause for this amazing session. And this session सब पेरेंट के लिए, पूरे वेदांता इंस्टीट्यूट के लिए, सारे एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन डिपार्टमेंट के लिए, सारे जूनियर्स के लिए एक सबसे बड़ा प्राउड मोमेंट है. एंड वी कांट एक्सप्रेस आवर ग्रैटिट्यूड. इतने खुश हैं हम इस प्रोग्राम को होस्ट करने के लिए एंड अमेजिंग सेरेमनी को एनलाइटन करने के लिए. थैंक यू सो मच.
I request all the dignitaries, Arun Rathas, Alka Deshpande ma'am, Dean ma'am, Kesri ma'am, Kesri sir on the stage for the land flag. And I request my colleague Pranay Jha to present a soothing Ganesh Vandana in front of you.
Dev sarvakareshu sarvada. I would request those parents who are standing, एक रिक्वेस्ट है, ऊपर थर्ड फ्लोर से बालकनी के लिए बात है, वहाँ पे आप सब लोग देख सकते हैं इस प्रोग्राम को बहुत अच्छे से. एंड इट्स एन ऑनर फॉर यू ऑल. सो आई रिक्वेस्ट ऑल द पेरेंट्स हु आर स्टैंडिंग, आप प्लीज़ ऊपर बैठ सकते हैं अच्छे से. वी हैव प्लान्ड अ सीट ओवर देयर एंड इट विल बी गुड व्यू फ्रॉम देयर. आप लोगों के लिए बहुत प्राउड मोमेंट है. डेफिनेटली आप लोग भी एक्साइटेड है. तो विल डेफिनेटली आस्क यू ऑल टू प्लीज सेट इट ओवर द थर्ड फ्लोर बालकनी साइड. थैंक यू. I request all the guests to please have a seat. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation and attending this outstanding convocation ceremony for Batch 2017 of Vedanta Institute of Medical Science and Research Center.
Deep Prajvana, the fluorescence intent. A lady with the lamp, we would like to appreciate the goddesses of wisdom for her blazing by kindling this lamp. We bring Shibitsa upon an additional academic and future prosperity.
सर, सबसे पहले अगर कोई भी चीज़ शुरुआत होती है तो आज बैच 2017 अपने सक्सेस की ओर एक स्टेप ले रही है. तो डेफिनेटली सबसे पहला योगदान होता है माँ सरस्वती का. तो विल स्टार्ट विद सरस्वती वंदना. आई रिक्वेस्ट ऑल द इंटर्न डॉक्टर्स, पेरेंट्स टू प्लीज स्टैंड फॉर द सरस्वती वंदना.
Deepak Jyoti Namaste. It means I fold my hand in front of the line that brings prosperity, auspiciousness, good health, abundance of wealth, and destruction of enemies' intellect. The purpose behind the lamp lighting is that it acts as a displayer of darkness. As soon as the fire is lit, the darkness flees away. Similarly, the lamp being offered to the Lord dispels the darkness inside us.
Now here we present one of the esteemed guests of Vedanta Institute. One of the amazing personality जिनमें हर एक गुण है, जो हमेशा स्टूडेंट को मोटिवेट करना जानते हैं, लोगों की साइकोलॉजी समझ के उनको सपोर्ट करना, उनको हर चीज के लिए मोटिवेट करना, अगर वो लो कॉन्फिडेंट फील कर रहा है तो उसे कॉन्फिडेंट फील करवाना. प्लीज गिव अ बिग राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज फॉर ऑल इन वन ऑनरेबल डीन मैम डॉक्टर शुभांगी पारगर मैम.
Respected Chief Guest Dr. Arun Jamkar, who has been Vice Chancellor of MUHS, but the only person who changed the face of the MUHS with advanced medical education technology innovations, and he has been torchbearer. Respected Guest of Honor Madam Alka Deshpande, an absolute inspiration for every student of her, and not only that, for all the women who are in the medical field. Our very important guest today, the pioneering Dean, Dr. Kesri Sir, Kesri Madam, who our students remember very fondly. Dear students and all the parents, it is really grand moment to you all and to everyone here this evening. Congratulations for entering as full-fledged professionals in this noble community of medicine. It is really splendid moment for you all and for all of us too. The loveliest profession we are in. To be doctor is a great accomplishment. I always felt that nothing more could have been offered to us by God than offering the wonderful opportunity to me and to all of us for being doctor. Remember that you were the first batch, originally you call yourself, and that's very right, to begin the journey of Vedanta Institute of Medical Sciences. It is the stunning event in your life after going through hardship for 5 trying years. I sincerely pray that this journey for you all remains truly well traveled. Wear the white coat with dignity and pride. It is an honor and privilege to get to serve the public as a physician. Somebody has quoted this. There is a responsibility on everyone when we are born as a human being. The sole meaning of life is to serve humanity. It is powerful to be human being, but it is even greater when we are offered the prospect to be doctor in this world. It is great opportunity to connect with other human beings for well-being of the world. What we do for ourselves, we will keep on doing. But doing with compassion for millions of downtrodden is yet another enriching opportunity, friends. Being empathetic with the needy people who are in pain, agony, and dreadful diseases that suck away their joy in life is nothing less than worshipping God. You are a beautiful, powerful being capable of so much. This power is constructive and humanistic. Let your mistakes don't define you. Grow and never stop working on yourself. Today, we are surviving in the zamana of ye dil mange more. But define how much we did. Getting lost in wealth and lust is never ending. But some beautiful paths are there to walk with content. Select them. Touch your heart with open mind. And ask what I am doing, is it worth it? The door of transformation opens the moment we acknowledge that something needs to be resolved within us. That turns key to life. Love and compassion are necessities, not luxuries. Without them, humanity cannot survive. The great words by the Dalai Lama. Success is not very easy to handle. Many famous people perished because they couldn't handle success. But success can be seen as a source of motivation for the next event or activity in our life. You are exactly there, where you have to decide how the success is going to change your life for better. From here, where? What next? What else? Should be only thoughts playing in your mind. The choice is entirely yours, as how you wish to respond. To me, the answer is with love, humility and ethics. Mother Teresa said, if we have no peace, it is because we have forgotten that we belong to each other. And that's the biggest message for the humanity. The peaceful person is always most beautiful one. I bless you to be most beautiful people in this world. All the best. Thank you so much.
Honorable Chief Guest for the evening, Professor Dr. Arun Venkatesh Jamkar sir, MS PhD, FICS, FMAS, FIGS, FAMS, FIMER Fellow. Dr. Jamkar is a former Vice Chancellor of Maharashtra University of Health Science, Nashik. He is the founder director of Inter-Institutional Inclusive Innovations Corporation, a platform to develop innovators into entrepreneurs. Sir has been Dean at BJ Medical College, Pune and RSCM, Government Medical College, Kolhapur. He is a multifaceted surgeon, an eminent educationist, a versatile administrator, a mentor, excellence and a globally acknowledged innovator. He is a pioneer laparoscopic surgeon and a teacher par excellence. Dr. Jamkar's exceptional and versatile skill earned numerous reputed international institutes in various surgical subspecialties. Transplant surgery, head and neck, oncosurgery, urosurgery have given a new leash to numerous lives. His initiative in organ donation and transplantation attained a wider acceptance across the various socio-economic and religious strata of the society. His unflinching commitment to serving the destitute brought affordable renal transplant surgery to government hospital. It is an honor for us to have Sir grace our program with his presence today. Please put your hands together for our very respected, the very inspiring Dr. Arun Jamkar sir. I would like to call Dr. Shubham Lokre sir to please felicitate Dr. Jamkar sir.
Now, let's please welcome our guest of honor, a Padma Shri Award winner, general physician with an exclusive work in endocrinology. Dr. Alka Deshpande ma'am is a pioneer and renowned social worker in the field of antiretroviral therapy for the AIDS patient. She is an ex-professor of medicine and a former HOD of Department of Medicine at a Grand Medical College and Sir's JJ Group of Government Hospital, where she started the first HIV OPD in 1990. She established and headed an antiretroviral therapy section from 2003 to 2004 till 2011. In 2001, ma'am was presented with the Padma Shri, India's fourth highest civilian honor. I would like to please request Alka Deshpande ma'am to come on stage. I would like to felicitate Alka ma'am by Purva ma'am.
Please give a big round of applause, everyone. थैंक यू सो मच मैम। कॉलेज का सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट स्तंभ होते हैं कॉलेज के डीन। एंड अगर कॉलेज को एक प्रॉपर डायरेक्शन में हर स्टूडेंट को मोटिवेटेड वे में रखना है, हर लोगों को प्रॉपर डायरेक्शन देते रहना है, तो उस पूरा का पूरा फंक्शन हमारे डीन मैम पूरे अच्छे तरीके से करते हैं। एंड on this occasion, on this auspicious occasion, I would like to call Dr. Shravani ma'am to please felicitate our Honorable Dean ma'am, Dr. Shubhangi Parkar ma'am. Please give a big round of applause, everyone.
I would like to call on a stage Shama ma'am to felicitate Kesri sir.
Now I'd like to call Dr. Amisha ma'am to please felicitate our Dr. Kesri ma'am. Please give a big round of applause, everyone.
She is the first dean of Vedanta. Second.
Have a few words on this auspicious occasion of convocation ceremony. Please give a big round of applause, everyone. It's an honor for all of us to have Dr. Alka ma'am. Please give a big round of applause.
Honorable Chief Guest, the present Dean, Dr. Parkar, and Dr. Kesri, Mr. and Mrs. Kesri, the Institutes. Very happy and proud parents who have come to witness the graduation ceremony of their children and my young friends, with all your beaming faces that today you have become doctors. First of all, let me congratulate you on your success. Yes, in a traditional sense, you have become doctors, but let me also remind you that it's a very long way to go to become a doctor. Today, you have become graduates of medicine. Okay? And the passing is 50%. That means you are 50% ignorant about medicine. Always keep that in mind, that you are going to be a perpetual student. Hereafter, with whatever information, medical information that you have gathered, you are going to start seeing your patients and managing them on your own, keeping your eyes and ears open and using the substance between the two ears for the betterment of a human life. Always remember this, I call it as information, not knowledge. It is a medical information which has been imparted in the medical college. When you put it to use and you learn from your experience, because the patient is an open medicine book and you have to learn from that book. When you learn from that book, then this information is turned into knowledge
And as you go on gathering the experience, then this knowledge becomes your clinical acumen, and over the years you develop clinical wisdom. And that is the moment at which you yourself will say, yes, today I have become a doctor. Okay? So I congratulate you as medical graduates. I also congratulate you as doctors, because traditionally you are doctors. And more important, that I congratulate you because you are the first batch of doctors from Vedanta Institute, which is going to go down the history. Which will go down the history of Vedanta Institute. The first batch of my alma mater had only 8 students. 4 were Indians, 4 were Britishers. And the degree given to these 8 students was GGMC, that is Graduates of Grant Medical College, because Bombay University came into existence much later than Grant Medical College. And I can proudly tell you that one of the first students of this GGMC or Grant Medical College was Dr. Bhaudaji Lad. So similarly, I wish that many Bhaudaji Lads from this first batch of Vedanta Institute should come up. Medicine is a profession. It's called as a noble profession. Now it is up to you to decide how you are going to maintain the nobility of this profession. As your invitation card says, this is the first step towards greater achievements. Yes, it is a first step, and it's very, very important that unless we take a first step, we can't climb further. So this step is very important, and you are going to climb up and up and up the ladder. You will become MDs, you will become DMs, you will get PhDs. Wonderful. In advance, I am giving you my congratulations. But as you climb up the ladder, please, please have the humility, not an arrogance. Because many doctors nowadays are becoming very, very arrogant, egoistic. They are not treating the human beings as human beings. You have been fortunate to become a doctor, and you are going to deal with another human life. Always remember, it's very, very precious. Any life for that matter, whether it is of a plant, of an animal, or a human, it is precious because it is not created by you, it is created by the God. And therefore, be careful, be tender, have empathy, and with all your nobility, serve this life. It's a great task on your shoulders. Never forget that. I'll only tell you, I will not take much of your time, that now that you are embarking on a real life situation, 5 Ds are very important. Doctor is one, but apart from that, 5 Ds are very important. First is your diagnosis. You must make accurate diagnosis. And accurate diagnosis can be made only on the basis of your medical knowledge. And therefore you must keep on revising your books, because the medicine is so dynamic that every day new and new information is coming in. So to keep yourself updated, you must revise your basics and go on reading the journals or go on collecting the new information. On the basis of this, you will make your accurate diagnosis. So that is the first D. After making the diagnosis, the second D is drugs. You must choose the appropriate, correct drugs. The third is dosages. The dose of the drug is also very important, because we can't give, if I have to just give you an example, we are today facing a big problem of multi-drug resistant tuberculosis. And it's very easy to say that the bacteria are mutating and therefore this is a problem. But let me tell you, the role of tuberculous bacilli in development of MDR-TB is only 1%. 99% comes from the doctors and the patients. Because doctors have not used the drugs properly, they have not used the dosages properly, and the patients have not complied to the treatment properly. And this has resulted into MDR-TB. So drug is important, the dosages are important. After that, the duration. The duration of your treatment is also important. What is necessary, only give that much. Don't unnecessarily prolong it because of your vitamin M deficiency. So treatment, whatever is adequate, has to be given. If it is anti-TB treatment, you have to give it for 6 months. If it is hypertension, diabetes, it is a lifelong treatment. Okay? And last and the most important is dialogue. Dialogue with the patient. You must talk to the patient. Nowadays it has become a fashion or a trend that the doctor doesn't speak to the patient. It's very, very essential. And therefore at this stage only, you should start learning communication skills. The patient doesn't want your sympathy. The patient wants empathy, that you should understand his problems and then offer him the solutions. And the solutions that you offer, that requires your communication skills. The prognosis that you are going to tell the patient, again, a communication skill. Whether you have to break up sad news, good news, communication skills. And the last and the most important, that you are going to talk to the patient about the drug therapy, and that's why dialogue is very, very important. If you don't tell the patient that anti-TB drugs have to be taken for 6 months, he doesn't understand. After a month, he has put on weight, his cough has disappeared, symptoms have disappeared, he will stop the treatment, and both of you will be the culprits for MDR-TB. So dialogue with the patient and the importance that why he has to take treatment that long is also very, very important. In cases of hypothyroidism, we give 1 tablet of thyroxine and we tell the patient that it has to be taken lifelong. Fortunately, this tablet doesn't have any side effects. Even then, when you tell the patient that the patient has to take it lifelong, they make faces. Lifelong? It can't get cured. Today, we call them as Google doctors. They make the Google search and come and ask you 100 questions. Don't be scared of them. You can be frank enough to tell them that I am not a Google doctor. I am a doctor to treat you. Your queries, I'll answer. The queries have to be genuine. Because on Google, many a times, there are some anecdotes which have been placed by the different people. So the medicine is a science, it doesn't go by anecdotes. Okay? If you don't know anything, be frank enough to tell the patient, okay, I'll check on this and tell you tomorrow. But don't give him any false hopes or don't give him any false information. Be frank enough, be honest, and you will earn the respect of the patient. So the dialogue is very important and therefore develop the communication skills. And lastly, again, I come back to the same. You must have the humility. Don't be arrogant. Okay? Today, even the patient can be arrogant and patient can say, I can throw the money and buy 10 doctors like you. How would you feel? Take another situation. If your parents go to a doctor and he is arrogant and he treats your parents, how would you feel? So every time, put in the shoes.
Hello.
And lastly, I would also tell you that when you are practicing, managing the patients, you are very successful. And I pray God that the God should give you 100% success in your all the endeavors in medical practice. But also learn, in addition to communication skill, art of documentation. In India, the documentation is very, very poor. Only from your documentation and from your observation, some new findings will come out and you can publish your research paper. But for that, the documentation has to be very accurate. Whatever your observations are really very important for, it may discover something new. It was the observation of Alexander Fleming that the discovery of penicillin took place. So observation is very important, and please document it. So when you are going ahead in medical practice, your goal should be to get a pleasure out of your work. The goal should never be to mint money. The money will come. There are so many other, I would say, not profession, but so many other methods to earn money or make money in city like Bombay. We are not for that. We must maintain our dignity, the nobility of the profession, and therefore you must get your work pleasure from managing a patient and not from the money that you make. Okay? So with this, when you are endeavoring now to start your real life or you go for post-graduation, but even in your post-graduation, there will be a responsibility given to you to manage the patient. So be sincere, manage the patient with all your honesty, go back and read about the patient, and you will find very finer things which you have missed when you read the same topic again and again. And that is how you are going to develop yourself. You are going to have the pleasure in your work, and you are going to be good doctors. Let me also at this moment, because Dr. Jankar is here, warn you that artificial intelligence is coming in a big way. I am not very sure, Dr. Jankar may dilate on that, whether it is going to be a challenge for us, whether the medical profession will be threatened by artificial intelligence, or whether the artificial intelligence will be complementary for a medical profession. Okay? So we have to be prepared to face all these challenges, but the biggest challenge is the human patient that you are going to manage. So with these few words, I am thankful to Madam Parker, who invited me to be amongst all my young friends, and when I see their faces, I really get rejuvenated. I feel very happy in the company of the students because they always inspire me. So I am very happy and thankful to Madam Parker, other colleagues, and to you all, and I wish you all the best and all the success in your life. Thank you very much.
Shri Dr. Alka Deshpande Madam, your favorite Dean, Dr. Shubhangi Parker, the first Dean of this college, Dr. Kesri, and second Dean, Dr. Mrs. Kesri. धर्मेश सर, हम दोनों एक ही कॉलेज के. Me and Dr. Kesri are from same medical college, Government Medical College, Aurangabad. And with a highest humility, your management sitting in the audience, Dr. Dharmesh Agarwal. I just want to thank Shubhangi Parker Madam for inviting me for this convocation ceremony. I remember that the whole process of Vedanta Medical College started from a letter of University of MUHS for giving permission. And I think that's why I had a small contribution in starting this medical college. You all have become doctors. So let me first welcome you in this wonderful world of healing. come to you with pens, X, and then he will go out smiling because you are intervened. So that is whole credit of treating those patients will be yours. So this is world of healing. So you need to thank God for choosing you as a messenger of healing. You are the pathway of healing. It's one of the wonderful phenomena. It is the happiest moment, especially if you are doing it in a college like Vedanta Medical College. I was professor of surgery in BJ Medical College. Then I was dean and then was vice chancellor of MUHS. In my unit in BJ Medical, I might have operated upon thousands of patients with the major surgeries. Patients would come. We would take a history, evaluate, investigate, operate, and then they would go home. And in the whole process, while the patient was with us, the word money doesn't come at all. It is one of the best relationship of gratitude. जाताना सगळे तुम्हाला आशीर्वाद देऊन जातात. आणि ही आशीर्वाद, ही पुण्याई, हे तुमचं संचय आहे. Please remember all these पुण्य. तुम्हाला माहिती आहे का? इंग्लिशमध्ये पुण्याला शब्दच नाही. पापला शब्द